welcome aboard this live launch with Hunky Dory TV. The crafting captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign and we are now cleared for takeoff. In preparation for launch, please ensure all of your troubles and worries are properly stowed. You won't be needing those today. Our flight time will be a craft-filled 60 minutes or more, and the Hunky Dory crew are now ready for departure. At this time, we ask you to sit back, relax, and enjoy our video presentation. Live launch takeoff in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have live launch liftoff.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this live launch on this Friday, this Wednesday morning. I'm here with two fabulous ladies. We've got Emily over on the producer's desk, and we have got another lady who's going to make some amazing demonstrations for you today. She is a lady in pink. She's gone all out. She's even got a pink bobble. It is Becca.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm feeling a little bit girly today.
But yes, you are, aren't you?
Yeah.
We was talking about that before the show, and we're saying how Becca's coming all lovely and all pink and refreshed, and me and Emily are in our dark colours for a very overcast day.
It does feel like, I don't want to say it, but autumn might be coming. It feels like it, doesn't it? It's getting a bit chillier and a bit darker. Yeah. I love summer though.
I love summer. I'm one of those. I easily adapt to any season.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm ready for coats.
Oh
jumpers.
no, not yet.
Well, it's good today because we've got some amazing Deluxe Craft Pads to show you, and you are going to love these because they are Christmassy. So while we are all still feeling a little bit cold, I think it goes really well. But first, shall we have a look at our Win It Weekly question? So this week, Emily has picked a really good one. It is the Floral Elegance Topper Collection. So this is one of our fabulous finishes, and you can see it is just amazing. It's got the textured foil, and it's not like anything we've ever done before, and it's got some really strong colours in here. And 5 of you can be in for a chance to win this. And it's worth £19.99, and the question this week is, what is at the end of a rainbow? Is it A, a pot of gold? Is it B, a storm? Or is it C, the letter W? So it might be a tricky one, this one.
Bit of a cheeky question, that.
It is a little bit of a cheeky one.
Yeah.
Let me know your answers, like, share and comment. And I think I was going to say, what, a pot of gold? I don't know. I would love that to be a pot of gold.
So would I. Any pots of gold, send them my way.
Absolutely. And a storm? No.
No.
We don't know.
No.
We don't know, but let us know in the comments your answers. But shall we get on with our Deluxe Craft Pads?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Well, let's have a look at our VT so you can see some fabulous makes. There's some really lovely models by the team in that VT. But here they are, 3 brand new Deluxe Craft Pads. And of course, it couldn't be our Christmas season without some Christmas Deluxe Craft Pads, because we know how well you've all liked our other launches of these. And of course, it's collections that we know you might have liked, and if you've missed out on them the first time round, here they are in a collectible A4 pad. And I think what makes these Deluxe Craft Pads so amazing is that they're portable, they're easy to carry around. And I was thinking when these first launched is how easy are these to give away as like a present for your friends too, because it's something easy, isn't it? And at only £11.99 each, they're not going to break the bank. You could just, and I know as crafters, you will all have lots of crafting friends too.
Oh, definitely.
But of course, equally, if you just want these for yourself, they are super easy, and they contain a complete card making kit in each one, and absolutely jam-packed with elements. I think each pad here has over 60 elements in each, and on the reverse of each one you can see exactly what you're going to get in these pads. So they do include a full topper collection. You've got 4 topper sets with the, oops, wrong way, the toppers, your foiled cardstock and your printed cardstock. And of course we've got inserts in here as well. So that gives you just everything you need to make just something, just your Christmas makes. Everything you need is in this pad. And with it being in a pad too, we haven't, you know, the quality is still exactly the same as it is if you was to buy the topper collection. The topper sheets are still 300 GSM, the cardstock is still 350 GSM, so we've not spared anything with these. But I think I will shall we go first with our poinsettia?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's have a look at this one. So, this is printed onto our Matastic. So, and if you'd have seen this the first time round, you will have just loved these
I love this one.
flowers. And of course, we've got the traditional reds, but we've also got some like creams and ivories. And I'm not sure if you can see on screen, but the toppers have got a lovely snowfall as well over the flowers. And
yeah,
of course,
just got like little foiled snowflakes on, just running throughout, haven't they? They're so pretty.
yeah, I think those little foiled highlights just make it lovely, don't
Yeah.
they? Make them shimmer too. And of course on these sheets you get what you're used to on a topper sheet. You get the plenty of sentiments, little die cut elements you can just pop out, and of course we've got the borders there for you. And we've got some larger sentiments here, larger toppers and some sentiment toppers. I'll just read one of these out for you because they're really lovely. May the simple joys of Christmas warm your hearts, fill your home, and last a lifetime.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we've got some facts there about the flower, which is perfect for a gift, even if you wanted to give like a little poinsettia flower.
Oh yeah, and you make a matching gift tag or a little
Yeah.
thing to go on the back. Oh, that'd be lovely.
And pop that in. Here, I always think this lovely long topper is perfect for a bookmark.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So these are £11.99 each. They're on a multi-buy, so you can get 2 for £19.98, but of course we've got all 3 in a bundle for you, which is £23.98. So you're going to, really, you're buying 2 and getting 1 free.
Absolutely.
With that price. Here we've got some of the cardstock, so you can see you've got the borders here that you can cut into. You can footy cut around these flowers in the corners. And the patterns in here are lovely. We've got some hints of tartan coming through. And of course, with it being Matastic, you know, you could stamp an ink onto here.
Definitely. I love that script print pattern in that one.
It's really lovely, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's gorgeous.
I mean, to me, it's not distressed, is it? But
No.
it's kind of...
It's a little bit sort of shabby chic, romantic
Yeah.
type sort of feelings that I get from that.
Yeah, quite like rustic looking.
Yeah.
And so here we've got some of the foiled cardstock with just these lovely snowflakes foiled in the gold, just some accents there. And then we've got inserts again, which is amazing because, you know, when you buy our topper collections, you know, the inserts don't come with them. So with this, you're getting it all together.
Yeah.
And so these designs are just slightly muted of the bigger ones. But let me just show you some cards the team have made using these. So you can really see like the deep colours that are with this kit. So I'm not sure who's made that one, but it's lovely. And then here we've got another one using the large sentiment toppers. Is this called a gatefold? Am I getting that?
No, that's, I think it's like a half panel or a short panel, isn't it?
I'm sure.
So nice.
You'll let us know in the comments.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. And then this one, the lovely, is it an ivory? An ivory
I
sort
think
of flower,
so.
creamy.
Yeah, definitely. It's beautiful.
But with the green, that just looks amazing. And of course, we just have to add our snowfall acetate to these cards. And then this one we saw this morning.
Oh, wow.
I've not seen one like this before.
Well, it's a stepper, but I think they've used obviously the whole A4 and scored it across the length of it. But that is a showstopper.
It is, isn't it?
It really is.
It's, you know, that would look great on somebody's mantelpiece.
It would look fabulous.
So, would you like to make a little demo?
I would love that.
Thank you.
No problem. Right, so we're going to go straight in with I think we're going to go in with an 8x8. There's quite a lot that I want to put on this card. So I'm just going to kind of start with my mats and layers first. And with anything that's got floral borders in, I love fussy cutting flowers and leaves. It's my favourite thing to do.
It's very relaxing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. I've done a teeny tiny bit beforehand, but I'm just going to finish it off now. Brilliant. So I'm just going to pop that on there. And then I'm going to, like I say, I've started it and I'm just going to finish it. These flowers were actually sort of not so teeny that I needed the craft knife. I have actually just managed to cut this with just the scissors. So I'm just going to finish this last couple of flowers. And I just want these like just cascading down the card, looking all magical and pretty. I love poinsettias. I always get myself one for Christmas for the house.
Yeah, I do. It seems to be the only plant that I don't kill.
They're quite forgiving, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, they must be. I don't know.
Yeah, they must be.
They seem to be in my house. I don't know. I'm not too bad with plants though. Are you not very
No,
do plants not love you, Kelly?
I have got better.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
But they need a lot of care and attention,
They
don't
do.
they?
I know. It's definitely the time and maintenance for gardening, isn't it? I do love it, but yeah, it's not looking great. But my dad's a gardener as well, so I feel like whenever he comes round, he's like, oh, that needs doing. That's a bit short of water. And I'm like, sorry, Dad. So I'm just cutting this this last flower off this border, and then, like I say, we can have that cascading down the sort of left-hand side of the card. I'm just going to put some foam strips on as well, so it'll have a little bit of dimension. Okay, so
We're getting some lovely comments already about these pads being such an amazing price.
they're so reasonable, aren't they?
They really are.
They're such good value. Right, perfect. So I think this is the rest of my card stock. I know obviously we've cut it like that because it's quite a big card, but I didn't want to leave off anything of these poinsettias. So I'm just going to stick that in place. And then I think we'll go over to the toppers and like embellish this card a little bit.
I know we were talking about this before the show, but with the big card, I know Sue's asked what size envelope would we have to put that in. I think it would have to be an A4, wouldn't it? And then you just have to
Oh,
put it
for
down.
the big, oh yeah, definitely, yeah. Or I think a card like that, if you've got time, deserves a nice handmade card box.
Oh, of course.
That would be very pretty.
Yep, get your scoreboards out.
Absolutely. It's nice to like make things for Christmas as well, like like you say, tags, bookmarks, you know, just it's so nice to like gift something just rather than just buying something.
Yeah.
So I think a handmade card box would go lovely with that card.
Yeah, it would.
And it wouldn't, because your card is so, you know, so amazing and so extravagant, you really wouldn't need a lot of toppers on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to pop these frames out. And I absolutely love that this collection has like sort of versy sentiments, you know, rather than just really short, simple ones. We've taken them and like made them a little bit longer, a bit more versier. Yeah. I love that. My sister is like a huge fan of versy cards, and I always have to find one that's really poetic. So I love that we've done these sort of like longer sentiments, and we've done some of like, there's like dictionary definitions of poinsettias in here that's really gorgeous.
So you could pop these, the more versy ones inside, can't you, as like on the insert?
Oh yeah, I love that, when you open a card and it's really versy.
Yeah.
That's probably not the right word, but that's what I always call those cards. They've got, you know, a little poem and a really long message in. Versy.
I'm not sure.
Well, I'm sure you guys know what I mean, and that there's a proper word for it, but you guys know what I mean. Okay, so perfect. So I've just put some like sort of skinny tape on this, and then we'll get this stuck onto this card, and then we'll put the border over the top with some foam pads.
Heather in the comments has just had a Hunky Dory parcel arrived, and that is one good size parcel. So she's got some foiled Mactastic cards.
Oh, nice.
The Joy of Christmas Ultimate
Oh,
Decollage.
yay.
Which is beautiful. Christmas Adorable Scorable Pattern Packs, which are my absolute favourites.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Mirror Card Special, Geometric Twist.
Oh,
and
lovely.
3 little books.
Oh, that's a really good haul.
That is a good haul. People are going to be jealous of your parcel. They're gonna want it.
Absolutely. So, perfect. So let's just pop that on there like so. Let's make it, there we go. Perfect. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this border strip as well. And then I've actually took the pages out of my pad, but I really like that you just get them in. So the ones that you're not using, you just leave them in the pad. It's perfect.
I bet you might have started a little debate, pulling your pages out of your pad.
I know. It's very naughty, but I was like, oh, I know exactly which ones I want to use, and yeah.
I keep them in because I'm silly like that with a pad. I can't use them. I like to keep it all intact.
Oh yeah, I do. The ones at home I do, but I was like, oh, I'm demoing. I like minimalise.
Yes.
So yeah. Right, and I'm just going to stick these borders sort of near the bottom. So I've got this skinny tape to hand, which is absolutely perfect for these. So I'm just going to pop that on there. I don't obviously need it on it all because I'm going to snip it off. So just pop that there, and then I'll get the other one as well done. Perfect. I know I've gone a bit rogue taking them out of the pad. Sorry, guys.
We will let you off. If your demo is good, we will let you off.
Oh, thank you. No pressure.
No pressure. Just adding a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, absolutely.
On this Wednesday morning.
No, it's. I love these craft pads. You can't make a bad card with these craft pads. Like, they're so stunning. And like I say, we know how much you guys loved these collections when they originally came out. So you are going to make some beautiful cards with this. And it's nice as well, like you say, if you missed out on the first collection, or even if you didn't miss out on the first collection, but you've used it all because it's so nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or if you've got bits hanging around, just top up your stash a little bit with these, which is perfect. Right, I'm just gonna, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna snip those borders off. I've done this as a tent fold, Kelly, and that was completely not intentional, but it's okay.
Of course it is.
Lovely, right, and let's pop this on with some foam pads. So I'm just going to go in with these sort of rectangle square ones. So I'm just going to pop 3 on here. And then we're going to get this border on. So excited to get this border on, I love it. So I'm just going to pop that in the centre. So may your days be happy, your heart be light, and may your Christmas be joyful and bright. And then I'm just going to stick some skinny, skinny and big strips on here. So I'm just going to pop them just 1, 2, 3 along here.
It's looking good.
Thank you.
I know we've had some comments about people waiting for their club gift, and just let me tell you, the guys are working so hard here to get your club gifts out as soon as possible. We have nearly sold, I think it's over half of our penguin party.
I think it might be even more than that.
I don't know.
It's well over 80%.
Oh, do you know, I was going to say 80, and I thought if I say 80 and it's
I
wrong.
thought 3/4, like 75,
Yeah.
but even more. You know, can you believe that was a week ago? How fast has that gone since we did that show?
Oh, because it was me and you.
It was me and you.
It was our first show
having a little
together.
penguin party.
Absolutely.
So I'm just peeling the backing off these foam pad strips, and then we'll just stick it onto the card. So just give me a little edge of mirror here, and then just have those flowers just hanging over there. And then I think it just needs one more little, so we'll go in with this one, I love this green colour on this collection. It's so fresh, isn't it? It's a really nice fresh green. Slightly a bit more pastel and a bit more muted than like a traditional sort of Christmas green.
Yeah.
But I like that. It's like a leafy green, isn't it?
My favourite colour is green.
Is it?
Yeah. What's your, is it pink?
It might be.
Oh my goodness. I wouldn't have guessed.
Not today, you wouldn't have done.
Also, you won't see today, everybody, but Becca has also got a pink cardigan with her.
And pink shoes.
And pink shoes. She's
Yeah,
pink
I'm
green.
fully coordinated. I'm a pink lady
Do you have
today.
pink nails? Are they a pale pink?
They're sort of lilac-y.
Lilac-y. Okay.
You were matching with me, but you've changed.
Yes, I've changed.
Honestly,
Sleek.
Kelly. I do love that. What have you got on? Corally red?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Nice and bright.
Perfect. So we're just going to stick that, I think we'll just stick that here and then just finish. Are we happy with that there? I think we are. Just going to finish with some gemstones. I can find the ones I want. I kind of want the green ones, which are right at the bottom of my box, which is so typical. Here we are. So I feel like any of these would go, but I just feel like these were just made for this card. So I'm just going to put just 3 little ones just across here, and then we're done. But let us know if you're buying these. Let us know if you're buying all 3. Let us know if you're buying a mix and match.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let us know what you think of them. Okay. I don't think that needs any more. We've got 2 border strips, couple of sentiments, that gorgeous frame, and a fussy cut border.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I love it. I love the colours.
Yeah, I love the colours too. It's nice and cream. It's got some cream and some red. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
So before I show you the next one, I just want to just ever so quickly go over our other Deluxe Craft Pads that we have. So if you haven't got these the first time round, you can still get these. They're still available on the website, and of course they're in that fabulous multi-buy where you can get 2 for $19.98. So if you don't want all the new Christmas ones, you want to mix and match with these, that's absolutely fine. And of course we've got the Lilac Moments, and this one's got speciality purple foil. Of course the teal one as well has got beautiful striking teal foil. And then we've got the Horse and Country, and we've also got an Artist's Garden, which I know is a favourite with everybody because it's a beautiful one. But just going back to our Christmas ones, so if we just have a look over here, you can see the 3 that you will get for $23.98. So you're going to get all 3 new ones. So it's Winter Forest, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, and the lovely Forever Floral Poinsettia. So that saves £11.99. So let's just have a look at our next one, which is this, our 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, which is, I know this one is a favourite of everybody's.
Absolutely.
You can't not like the artwork in this.
I know.
It's so nostalgic as well, isn't it?
Yeah, and that the Father Christmas, he's just the jolliest Father Christmas on here.
I think when you think of Father Christmas, you are thinking of this artwork, aren't you? This image of him.
Absolutely.
It's beautiful. And of course, gold foil here. We've got sentiments you can pop out. We've got tags here.
Oh, I love it.
And some borders that you can add on. This, I love this one. There's a card that's made out of this sheet, and it's my favourite.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, exciting.
Yep, and we've got the cardstock here, so you can fussy cut around him if you wanted to. Use the starry skies and create more of a nighttime scene.
Definitely.
And just the designers as well have just added, do you know, all sorts to these cardstocks, so you can really cut into them and save parts.
Definitely. Yeah. It's so stunning, the cardstock on this.
Or even with ones like this, you could just score that down the middle, couldn't you?
Definitely.
And then use this side to add a few sentiments on.
Be perfect for like batch making, quick and easy cards.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And here we've got the foiled ones with these really rich Christmassy colours. So we've got greens and dark blues, and this one's got a lovely checkered pattern on. And then we've got, I just love him.
He looks amazing, doesn't he? He looks so happy and jolly.
And we've got some inserts as well with just the designs muted down. which are great because I think when you add an insert, it shows that you've added everything, doesn't it, to your card.
Absolutely.
You've made a super special card for whoever you want to give it to. So let me just show you some of the makes the team have made with these. This one has been made by our lovely Rachel.
That's a gatefold.
That's a gatefold. I was trying to say it, I was like, I said it before and it wasn't.
No, that is definitely a gatefold.
This is a gatefold. You'll have to let me know in the comments the proper names of these because I always get them muddled up.
I know, funky folds. I feel like people sort of make their own names up for them.
They do.
Or I do.
We're going to, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely.
Wait till you see what we've got in store for you. And we've got those little tags. I love when you can put the 2 tags like that and add a little ribbon to it.
Yeah.
This one's beautiful. You've made this.
Oh, I do like fussy cutting parcels.
I was just going to say. So those parcels are from one of the printed cardstock, and you've just fussy cut around them and added like a nice bottom border to this design. And here, and
it's a little
have we just brought your card makes in today? I see.
Not on purpose. That's an easel.
That's an easel, everybody. But lovely, and you can see, you know, the large toppers are just make it quite a standout piece, don't they?
Yeah, definitely.
So would you care to make us a little something special with this pad?
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm very excited for this one. Right, okay. I love 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. It's like you say, it's so nostalgic and so magical. And I just think like the poetry is so iconic, isn't it? And,
Yeah.
you know, there's just the story. Brilliant. So I've got a 7x7, but I'm going to just cut an inch off the side. So it's not, I know a 7x6 isn't a standard card shape, but, you know, crafting, there's no rules.
No, there's no rules in this club.
Absolutely. It's just as well. Right, perfect. So I'm just going to grab my thing, and then, so yeah, we're still at 7 there. So we'll cut that in half and leave 3.5 on there. So I'm just going to unfold my card, pop it at 3.5, and then just trim off that top. Perfect. So we're going to leave that to one side. And then I've got some acetate, which I think I might have actually been organised and already cut down. I have, yes.
Our snowfall acetate.
Yeah, I thought we have to.
Yeah.
Absolutely, especially on this one. Like, it obviously goes, it's the perfect partner to all of them, but this one with, you know, Father Christmas flying across the rooftops.
I know, well, I feel like we have all gone to town on snowfall acetate this year because we've had to put it in stock so many times, it's just flying off the shelves.
It's been reprinted so many times, and obviously we've had Snowfall Miri as well, which is the same sort of technique on the machines, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's been, we've had a pretty snowy year.
Oh, I hope we do get some snow at Christmas time.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you like snow?
I do like snow.
I like snow on Christmas cards.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah. I just find it a bit of a pain. It's okay, I think, if you know, cozying up with a movie, not going anywhere, but practicalities of snow, I'm not keen. Okay, so I'm just putting a bit of red tape on there, and then I'm just going to stick it just to the front of the card, and then we'll not see that tape once we've got our mats and layers on. Perfect. So I'm going to go in with just a bit of gold Miri, and in fact I'm going to start with the cardstock. I'm going to decide what cardstock I'm going to use. This one I have kept in the pad. Perfect. I think I really like this one, you know, with the sort of like garlands on.
Yeah, it looks very elegant, that one.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm just going to binding's really strong on this one. Perfect. And then I'm just going to cut it down to just under 6 on here. And then just under 3.5 sort of deep. So I'll just cut that to there.
Just because we've been talking about all the different types of cards you can make, let us know in the comments what your go-to is. Is it a gatefold, a stepper?
Oh, definitely.
A5,
I
mini cards.
Oh, mini cards are so cute. I feel like I like a good 7x5.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty up there with one of my favourites, because I think you can get quite a bit on, but it's not really big, you know, and especially if you've got to like post it or anything like that. My hubby always tells me off for making 8x8 wedding cards, because you know when you go to a wedding and you see those post boxes,
Oh, they don't fit.
They never fit, and he said, why do you always make people those size cards? So I've reined it in a bit since, but yeah, a 7x5 I think is my go-to. You can post it really easily but still get a lot on there. Okay, perfect. So let's just pop that on with some finger lift tape, and then we'll pop that on the top of our card. We're going to make a border to go across the bottom so that this card will stand up a bit more strongly. Okay, so we're just going to pop that on there, and then I've made my border strip. I think that's 1 inch. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with the green. And then, yeah, we're already at the right length because we cut it before. So we'll just cut it just to, I think we'll do 2 notches on that. And just have a really nice, pretty green border at the bottom of this one. Okay. So I'm just going to stick that on with some tape. But yeah, I think if I'm doing a funky fold, I think my favourites are fold backs are really nice. I do enjoy doing those. And yeah, I do try and like to learn new ones though, actually. I've been learning a new one this week.
You have?
But I find them a lot like on Pinterest and like online and stuff. I'll put a bit of tape on there. Perfect. So we're just going to stick that to the bottom of our card. And then obviously, because we've got the white showing, we're just going to cover that up, and you get the matching inserts with the pad. I meant to pop one on the poinsettia card, Kelly, and we forgot.
Oh,
and I said to you, I said, I bet I'll forget the insert, remind me.
Well,
And it didn't happen, did it? Whoops. So I'm just going to go in with the matching insert on this one and make sure we pop it on. So, and like I say, we need to, we want to cover up that white space inside as well. So I'm just going to go in with the matching insert, cut that down to 6x7. I'm just going to, might leave sort of a notch kind of gap with that, because you don't, oh no, in fact, no, I've got gold mirror. I'm not. And then, yeah, 3 under 7, because I forgot, I've actually been a bit fancy and put some gold mirror inside as well. But I like that. Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Perfect. So I'm just going to pop that there.
We've got, Debbie says, double Z fold cards are great too.
Oh, yeah, I think I need to give that one a go. It's been a while since I've made one of those. They look really nice. It's just so much dimension on a double Z fold.
Is it complicated?
No, not really. It's just measurements. Like,
Yeah.
as long, I always write my measurements down though, because I always forget them. Perfect. So I'm just going to pop that on there, and then we'll pop that inside of the card. And I just think that is such a nice, perfect way to finish off the card. Just open it up and see that lovely little bit of gold mirror and a completely matching, coordinating insert. That is going to look so nice.
Yeah, it really will.
Perfect. And it's funny because like when I make cards for like friends and family at home, I never forget the insert.
Do you not?
No. And then when I'm here, I'm like, oh yeah. I think it's because most of ours get like photographed and we don't, you know, we're not giving them to someone. I think we just kind of forget, and then we've got like time and stuff like that. But yeah, they're absolutely necessary. Okay, so I think the ones I'm going to go with are this one, Slayful of Fun. So I'm just going to pop these toppers out that I want to use. Perfect. And then I'm going to go with Festive Wishes. And then I think I'm just going to flick back in the pad because there's one that, here we go. I had to use some of the poetry from, it's a 'Twas the Night card. You have to use some of that poetry. So I've put, his eyes how they twinkled, his dimples how merry, his cheeks are like roses, his nose was a cherry.
Sweet.
It's so sweet. I remember like my mum and dad always like reading us this story and it being like on, you know,
Yeah.
just a part of Christmas. And now like you know, like when my nephews were born, like I got them a 'Twas the Night Before Christmas book, like for their first Christmas.
Oh,
and
did you?
yeah, it's just really special, isn't it? It's just that iconic poem, like everybody knows it, and it's just so, like you say, it's so like hot, it's warm and fuzzy.
Warm and fuzzy,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So I'm just going to stick that on there. Obviously, we don't want anything showing on this acetate. So I'm just going to go in really gently with my sort of foam pads and not put any that's going to go on that acetate. So I'm just going to turn it round. Oh, I've snipped my pips off as well.
I saw you snipping your pips off.
I know. They were a bit more proud on this one. I know this is really bad because not a lot of people, you either are or you're not.
Yeah.
But I'm a bit either way. If they're not that proud, I'm not really that bothered. Again, it does depend on time. Perfect. And I'm just going to snip a little bit of this one off. I'm getting a bit stuck. And then I'm just going to gently just pop that one on here like that. Just to give this one a little bit of dimension.
Anne's comment, this is the first year I've tried fancy folds thanks to the instructions in the Christmas magazine. Well, that's amazing to hear, and so much work goes into our magazines just to get some tutorials and some how-tos out to you, so I'll definitely tell the team that because that's just lovely to hear.
Yeah, you know what, and like it's so nice, like that's the thing about crafting is like you're just constantly developing, like you know, one year you're like, oh, I can't do that, and then you know, just a bit of time and a bit of practice, and you know what, the first one might not be the most amazing one, but then the next one will be better and the next one, and it's like, you know, that's the thing about crafting is that you just constantly improve and you constantly develop, you find things that's your style and that you like. I think there's just so much sort of joy to like be had in that. Just constantly getting better.
Yeah.
I think that's why for me it's like such a fulfilling hobby. Well, it's my job now, but
I know, yeah.
yeah, I think that's what's so satisfying about crafting is that it's just, you know, you just get better and like you find it easier in time, and you know, obviously your tools will really help and the tutorials and stuff. I know we've done a bit of filming like over the past couple of weeks as well, haven't we? So they're always really great, you know, inspiration, and we do try and do a few more like a bit of how-tos on like techniques for that because we've normally got a little bit more time because we just have one demo. So I'm just going to pop him. He is the jolliest Father Christmas I've ever seen. I just love him. Right, and then we'll put these sentiments on. Just trim those off. I'm going to go in this way and just trim them round.
I feel like, I might be wrong, Nat leaves the pips on and Anne-Marie cuts them off.
Yeah.
I think.
And I'm an in-between.
You're in between. I think
Okay,
everybody who has watched our shows for a long time now, we may be seeing Anne-Marie's lovely face next week.
Yeah, it's not that long now.
No.
Yeah, and I know everyone's so excited to see her.
Yeah, we really are.
Yeah, and she's just such an inspiring demonstrator as well. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to pop a little couple of foam pads on there. Like I say, I don't really want to show any of my workings on that acetate, or at least as few as possible. Okay. Just being a bit naughty, this backing. Here we go. So I'll just pop that onto there, just hanging over on there. And then I'm going to pop my festive wishes in there, so it's like a little bubbly sort of thing. Okay. And then I'm just going to pop that on with a dinky little foam pad on the bottom. And then I think we might be done on this one. I don't think there's anything. Oh, I might have to maybe a gemstone or two.
Oh yeah, got to have a gemstone.
I know. I know there was a comment on one of my cards that was like, is it even a Rebecca card if you've not put a gemstone on? I was like, no, it really isn't.
That's you and Kat are the same then. Kat likes a gemstone.
Can't go wrong. I think we're going to go in with the Christmas ones, obviously, because they're just perfect. And I think I'm going to pop it on here, just over that sort of like buttonhole on that tag. You could pop a bit of ribbon in there if you prefer, but I'm just going to pop that on there. And then I think I might just pop these 3 little dinky ones on this border. So I'm just going to, if it's not being naughty, there we go. You know, these little ones, they can just run away. Okay, perfect.
Tammy, I've just read your comment and I am not 100% sure about that, but I will certainly ask the question after.
Perfect. So I think we're done. We've got the matching insert on the inside and some snowfall acetate on that, and that's our 'Twas the Night Before Christmas card from the Craft Pad.
It's lovely, thank you.
You're welcome, thank you.
I feel like you're doing all your cards today with my favourite colour green.
Oh yeah, of course.
Is this, oh no.
No,
Can't
I'm
be.
afraid not.
It can't be, you've let me down. So, so our next one is the beautiful Winter Forest. I've got to say, the artwork in here is really stunning.
Yeah.
And this one includes 66 individual elements. And here, of course, on the back, you can see exactly what you're getting in this pad.
I love that. It's so handy to just flick round and see what you get in it.
It is, isn't it? So all pads as well include 20 sheets. This is another one printed onto our Mactastic cardstock. And have I missed a page? No, I thought I'd missed a page then. Just look at this, all in silver foil. We've got some really beautiful artwork here. We've got some bunnies and some deers. And I think what makes this one extra special is I don't think you really have to use this just for Christmas. It can be winter birthday too.
Yeah, absolutely perfect for winter birthdays. Yeah.
So we've got some lovely owls on this one. Again, you can see how we've really jam-packed each sheet with lots of elements here. And what I really love about this collection is the borders around the toppers have just a hint of some floral artwork. So I think they will just look extra special when they're on the card.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got here like a little frosty princess.
She's
maybe.
magical, isn't she?
She is magical. We've got, and you can see, I know it's predominantly like silvers and greys, but there is some hues of like greens and pinks just coming through here. And we've got a little fox surrounded by some foliage. And of course, oh, there's a little squirrel up there.
Oh, I love that like snowy white wolf as well.
Emily's laughing at me describing these because she knows I just love animals. I can't stop myself.
I love animals. Yeah. This is the perfect collection if you like animals.
Oh, it really is. The lovely cardstock here. So it's got some text, some like almost like watercolory patterns to these backgrounds. Here, that's a lovely scene that you can just use.
I know.
With just a little bit of pink there. It's just
stunning,
really
isn't it? And
lovely.
those roses, they look amazing.
And I think if you did watch this on TV at Create and Craft, this one was really popular.
Yeah, I think that's one of my favourite cardstocks out the whole pad. It's just stunning. Those snowflakes completely edge to edge, side to side.
Full on foil there.
Yeah.
Yes, we've definitely got loads of foil on here. Oh, look. Oh, he's too cute. And then a super cute little bunny. He's got his little bird friend just there. And again, you can create such like a lovely wintry scene with these sky images.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got like a little, almost like a woodland stock in there. And then the inserts are just these beautiful, like the beautiful artwork, just muted, but you can still see these. They'll still look really effective.
Oh, definitely.
And some lovely grey, dark full pages there. And so, yeah, you can get that for £11.99, or of course you can get the bundle and you can get all 3 for just £23.98. But if you are a member and you're logged in, you can get that bundle for £22.78. So definitely worth getting. For just over £20, you can get all 3 pads, and I don't know, you can make tons of cards with these. How many do you think you can make from each pad?
Oh gosh, I think there's like 2 in each topper set, isn't there? Yeah.
So
loads.
That's a technical answer. Too many. So I know we was having a little discussion about this card, weren't we, before we came live?
We
so we need your help in the comments, guys. We're trying something a little new.
Which is always dangerous with me, but we'll try it.
Yeah, so it's live. This may go wrong. We might have to cut the show halfway through.
No, we'll be fine.
Absolutely not. But we think this might be called a spanner card.
Yeah, I've heard it being called a spanner card, and I've also heard it being called an impossible card as well.
An impossible card. So if you're watching and you have an idea of what Rebecca is making, let us know in the comments if you do know what this is.
Please do.
But yes, fire away.
Thank you. As always, like, my education on card making is YouTube, Pinterest and Hunky Dory magazine. But no, actually, I was requested to make this card for a friend. So I thought, you know what, I'll just try it out on the show. What could possibly go wrong? It's only live. So I've got a 7x5, and then I'm just gonna open it up and just start sort of cutting into it. So I'm gonna cut, I think it's 1 1/4 inches. Let me just double check. Yeah, it is. Okay. So I've just given myself a little score. You can just use the paper trimmer to just guide that on there. And then I'm not going to cut all the way down. I'm just going to cut to the main sort of halfway score line on this card. So I'm just going to cut to there. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side.
You know, if we do this wrong, we've got little sneaky Emily in the corner, and she will save this for a bloopers video at the end of the year.
I don't want to be on the bloopers video with it. No, it'll be fine. Stop it, Kelly. We're going to be fine.
We're all on the bloopers because she doesn't tell us. She just saves these clips.
Okay.
And then we see them.
Oh, gosh. I'm nervous already.
No, I'm only kidding.
Perfect. So I'm just going to give that a little bit of a burnish with my score tool. Okay. So, and then I'm just going to do the inside of the card with some mirri. I know I'm not cutting into it. I normally would. I'm so sorry. And the matching insert. We're going to remember again to put the matching insert in. And then that's just all finished then. That's all we need to do on the inside. So we may as well just get all that boxed off. I think Winter Forest as well. Do you remember how popular it was last year, Kelly?
Yeah.
It had to be reprinted like over and over again because it was just so well loved. Obviously we knew it was, well, I wasn't working here at the time, but obviously it was such a great collection, but it was so incredibly popular.
You'll have to let us know in the comments as well if you have any other favourite kits that you'd love to see brought back in this format.
Yeah, that's it. I think it's just such a nice way to like relive the artwork again. And like I say, if you've already got bits and pieces from it last year,
yeah,
top your stash back up. Why not? Right, I'm just going to fold that in and give that a really nice good crease. And then we'll work on the front of the card. Yeah, in fact, now that that's in there, it's just made, that mirror's just made it quite thick. So I'm just going to give it a really good, strong score. Okay. So I've got my little bits and pieces here. So this is, I believe, 4.5. Yep, and then these are obviously 1 1/4 inches at each side. So I've got like my mirror ready, and I'm just going to go to the pad. And you've obviously had a sneak peek of which insert I've used, so you know which cardstock I'm going to use. It's the one with all the pretty snowflakes on, if I can find it. Yeah, this is just my favourite out of the whole pad, I think.
It's a lovely colour, that sheet too.
Yeah, it's kind of like navy, but then there's hints of grey and even purple on this.
Yeah.
It's absolutely stunning.
Like a mystical night.
Absolutely. Right, perfect. Okay, so let's get matting and layering. I'm just going to move my card out of the way for a second, just whilst I cut these mats and layers down. So 4.5, and like I say, we'll go 3 notches under. And then it is by 5. Okay, so just pop that there. And then for the bit, let me just double check this.
Shelley's comment, you know when presenters say about stamps and dies, you will use this year after year. She put, you won't, you'll definitely buy next year's new stamps and dies.
Definitely. Yeah, I mean, you'll use them as well as the new ones that we have.
Yes, of course.
Okay, so you can't go wrong with stamps and dies though. Like, they really are so useful.
Oh, we've got, Dawn has said she's just watched a tutorial on YouTube recently and they did call it a spanner card.
Okay, so it might be a spanner,
Might
we
be.
think it might be a spanner card.
In Australia, according to Muriel, it's called a swing card.
A swing card?
Oh, that would work as
Yeah.
well. That would definitely work. Okay, perfect. Right, let's get these matte and layered up. Okay, so finger lift tape, always.
Yep, so all you really need with these kits are just some finger lift tape, some foam pads,
Yep.
and anything else? Any extras? Maybe the dye brush just to help with fiddly tape.
Yeah, I absolutely. I know that I get asked every time on the show, like, what I use to peel it off, and it is the 3-in-1 tool. It's amazing. Even finger lift tape, which is really easy to take off with your fingers, but I just like, I don't know, my beautician shouts at me. She goes, "Don't use your nails as tools." I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm a crafter. What am I supposed to do?"
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So that's that one, and then we'll just get these little borders in as well. Yeah, I do like video tutorials. They are really handy, and as well, like with stuff like that, you can like pause it, go back, have a look at it again. But I do really like written instructions as well, because sometimes like I don't always have like time to watch a full tutorial, like if it's at home.
Yeah.
And I was sort of looking at a few magazines last night because I had the cricket on and I was really into it, Kelly.
Oh, I forgot that you like the cricket.
I love cricket. I like most sports, to be fair. But yeah, I love cricket.
I know the football season has started, so that's on in my house.
Yeah, I've got one of those too.
Yeah.
Football fan. I quite like football. I like most sports, to be fair. I love a bit of, you guys know that I love a bit of tennis.
Oh, you like all the fancy ones.
Yeah, mainly because when you go and watch it, you can,
Make a day out of it.
make a day out of it. Yeah, absolutely. For one of my birthdays a few years ago, oh no, it wouldn't have been a birthday because it will have been summer. But I went to the Kia Oval and we had like a sort of VIP tour day, and honestly, it was the best afternoon tea I've ever had in my whole life.
Oh.
It was a brilliant day, and the cricket was good too.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, perfect. So these are all our sort of like matting and layering done. Okay, so we're just going to pop that back on there. And as well, what I have done is I've made like a little sort of bridge. Some of them do, some of them don't, but I'm going to stick it on. So I've just cut that to 1 inch by 7. So I'm just going to make, in fact, I think it might be 4.5 actually, right? So let's cut that to 1 inch. And then, yeah, if we cut it to 4.5, we'll have it across that middle bit. I think that'll work. We'll see. So I'm just going to bring the card back in, pop it on there and just see how we're going with it. Right, so if that, we're going to stick that on there. Yeah, that's fine.
That was perfect.
It is.
So, I know you like to prep in advance.
Yeah.
So how are you remembering these measurements? Have you wrote them down or are they just in your head?
No, but I do use 7x5 a lot.
Okay.
And I had obviously like my mats and layers, my Miri mats and layers ready anyway, just to save a little bit of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to prep in advance. Like sometimes I'd go a bit, I like to sort of go in the moment as well and like change little bits around. But I think if I've got the main shape and detail of my card, I'm pretty happy with that. And like I say, with watching the sport yesterday, I am one of those people that when it gets to the end, like I can't watch. So it's really nice to like do a bit of colouring or a bit of crafting.
Yeah.
And then when it gets to like the sort of nail biting bit, I live on my nerves, Kelly. That's my problem. So it definitely helps to do something whilst I'm. I find it difficult to sit and just watch telly.
Got to keep your hands busy.
Absolutely. Okay, perfect. So we'll just stick that across there, and then we will stick this on here with a bit of finger lift tape. Okay. And then the fun part is embellishing it. That is, it's definitely my favourite part, just sticking all the toppers on. That's normally where I can sort of go rogue a bit. But like I say, if I get the basic shape, I'm pretty happy. So I'm going to go in with this one, the owl, and the gorgeous little, had to put a bit of pink on this show, just because we've not got enough.
I mean, I wouldn't have guessed.
I know. And then I'm just going to pop out these little arch toppers. And then I might pop out that one. We can always go back. I'm going to leave everything else in the pad and we can go back later if we want to.
Somebody did mention in the comments earlier on, and I can't remember the name now, sorry, that the pink lady's out of Greece.
Oh yeah, I love Greece.
I love Greece.
But yeah, pink lady. I know, I was just really feeling it today. I don't know why. Perfect. So I'm just going to... I think I'm going to bring back the snowfall acetate in again, I think. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? Okay. So I'm just going to stick this frame on with a bit of snowfall acetate and some red tape. And I think I'm just going to glue the... I don't want to show too many workings. So I'm just going to pop it just a little bit on sort of the bottom and the sides, because otherwise, like once it goes on there, you will probably see it. So trying to hide as much as possible. Because acetate, as beautiful as it is, it shows everything. Yeah, definitely, it does show any adhesives or tapes or foam pads. So you definitely need to try and hide as many of those as you can. So I'm just going to pop that just on there here.
Got lots of comments about people watching on the holidays, which is nice.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Do you know, I think with even when I've been off here and there's a live show, and I'll always just flick on, like, oh, who's there today?
Yeah, nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's sometimes like, you know, just, yeah, why not? Come and chill out with us on your holiday. Perfect. So, yeah, lovely. And then we're just gonna, so it's gonna have 3 layers. So obviously the insert, that bit, and then this swing spanner. I like the name swing card. That's a good one. That's the Aussie name for it, we think.
Yep, we think
That's
so.
very, very cool. Yeah, because it does have that little sort of motion. I'm going to adopt that one, I think.
So we're making a swing card
A
here.
swing card, spanner card, whatever. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I like the name swing card.
Okay.
Perfect. So I'm just going to chop that off there and just stick it. Perfect. I'm just going to snip this bit of acetate that I've gone over. I've just not noticed it. Cool. So I'm just going to have that sitting on there, just like so. And then I'm going to stick the owl sort of on top, just on here. So I obviously don't want to raise that anymore. So I'm just going to go back in with my red tape and just put a little strip along the bottom, because like I say, I'm not putting a lot on because I don't want to, like say, show too many workings. So if we use something like really high tack, then that will be a bit stronger than just normal tape. it's really hard as well to pick. Have you picked a favourite of these craft pads?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a bit more decisive than I am then.
Winter Forest, this one is my favourite.
Yeah, this is pretty up there. I think though they're all so different. Like, you know, they've all got their own sort of personalities. Like this one's so like frosty and magical and like different.
Yeah.
Twas the Night's obviously so like just jolly and nostalgic. And then Poinsettia is like just classic, romantic, vintage. I think you can't go wrong with all three of these. They're just all so different in their own right.
Linda said such a clever card. Oh.
Perfect. Hopefully when it finishes it'll be it'll all open properly and it'll be fine.
Of course it will. I have every faith in you.
Thank you, Kelly. Perfect. So I'm just going to pop these little arches just on these little borders here. So I'm going to pop this one kind of nearer the top, and then I'm going to pop this one nearer the bottom on here. So I'm just using two little square sort of foam pads just on here. And snip off. These pips are proud on this one. Okay. Get those stuck on. A gift just for you. And then, yeah, I'm just going to pop, I didn't bring any ribbon. This would look lovely with some ribbon. But I'm just going to use some sort of like little gemstones again on those sort of buttony bits. I always like to cover those if I don't end up putting ribbon through.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just because like I don't mind the die cut holes, or you can just like poke them out, but I think if I leave them and don't put ribbon through, I do like to put a little gemstone through. So we'll just bring that little hint of pink. But I actually really like it because it's so nice, like the pink, it's not too sort of candy flossy. I think with that dark colour it looks really nice together. Sort of a bit of yin and yang.
That's a lovely, I love to explain colours that way. I'll do it at home to my husband. He's like, just say that it's yellow. I'm like, no, it's a lemon.
It's, yeah, definitely.
And he gets mad. I was like, it's because you're not arty. You don't understand.
Yeah, you know what the worst is though, like paint colours, I can never remember them. I just need another tin of that. What is it? Oh, I don't know. Perfect. So I'm just going to put that Merry Christmas on there. And shall we just double check? Ah, there we go. Yeah, it does stand up. So this one will sit slightly higher, but it doesn't matter because this is sort of the base. So I think if I can, I'm doing it the wrong way around. There we go.
Way! Oh, it looks really good.
Yeah, so this does sit up a little bit, but obviously once it's on the mantelpiece straight, you don't notice it.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah. Oh, I'm just glad it works on live show.
I know, and lots of people saying they're really inspired by that. So thank you.
You're
we love
welcome.
something new here. But I know I didn't show you before just some of the other makes that we have with the beautiful Winter Forest pad.
Oh, that's wonderful with that triangle panel.
Yeah. So it's so nice, isn't it? And I feel like that, you know, if you've got your measurements for that panel, it's super easy just to add that on.
Definitely, and it's going to look so, whoever you send that to, they are going to be so impressed.
Yeah. Oh, and this one, we've just highlighted the pink here with some of our Diamond Sparkle gemstones just to make that colour pop a little bit. And I love that way of using, do you know, the borders from the toppers.
Me too, yeah.
It looks really nice. We've got, another one from you here.
Oh, yeah, fold back. That's another fun fold that I love. That was such a simple card. It genuinely took me 2 minutes.
And that's just using that full sheet of the cardstock in the pad there, isn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't bear to chop it.
And then we've got this, this one is super sweet. This is from Jane. Lovely.
I love that.
Love all those gemstones. So there we go, that's our 3 pads. So again, I'll just say that you can get all those for $23.98, but if you're a member, you can get those for $22.78. So, and that's that. We hope that you love them. And, you know, the demos today have been great, if I do say so myself.
Thank you, Kelly.
So just a little reminder about our club gift. If you haven't already got that, it's 80% sold out now, our penguin party. Well, 80% has gone. So grab yours while you can, because I know this one's going super fast.
And it is only like whilst stocks last, isn't it?
While stocks last, yep. And today we have got this to add to our rollover box. This is our Let It Snow luxury foil cardstock, which I think we might just have to give our rollover box away in the next few weeks, I think.
Yeah, it's getting pretty full.
But if you want to catch us, Pauline will be on tomorrow on Create and Craft at 9 AM and at 1:30 with our Festive Friends decoupage card kit, which is just beautiful. So you can catch that, and then we will be back on Friday. And if you've had enough of me and Becca today, Nat and Dan will be with you on Friday.
Oh, dynamic duo.
The dynamic duo will be back, and there's something special happening on Friday which you might already know about. But we will see you soon. Thank you everybody for watching. Goodbye.